And so, they found the whole camp murdered. Their throats were slit, and their skulls were crushed.
Oh, come on. Nice story, Eric.
Fine, don't believe me, but it happened right around here.
Camp Crystal Lake.
Didn't some mom go nuts and kill some camp counselors?
Exactly. But they say her son, Jason, came back to get his revenge. He still lurks the woods to this day.
The new intro for CT.
Right.
That's sick. That's
Yeah.
Sick. Wait, can we play it one more time? Let's play it again.
All right, let's play it.
I love it. I love it. Wait, where is CT?
Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
Here. He disappeared on us. Well, he's here in spirit.
Yeah.
What's going on, guys?
Happy Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah, the 5th of May.
Or as some people like to refer to it as May the Sith, or the Revenge of the Sith. Revenge of the 5th, that's what it is. Revenge of the 5th.
Did you guys do Star Wars stuff this week? Did you guys do anything Star Warsy?
Absolutely. I gotta throw this up. Hold on a sec. Yeah, these are the only Star Wars movies that matter. This is a poll on my channel. And still not, just let's get it straight. Still, Empire Strikes Back, 74% best Star Wars movie.
Yeah.
New Hope,
voted, but you only gave me 3 choices.
Return of the Jedi is 10%. 42 votes. Thank you very much. May the 4th be with you. Those are the only Star Wars movies that matter.
Man, I can't decide between them. I know some people
Star
really
Wars
have their
77.
favorites. I feel like it's just like asking you to pick which of your kids is your favorite. Like, I like all of them. Like, it's not, I know that's like a cop-out answer, right? But like, I voted for the Empire Strikes Back, but really, they all have their qualities to me. I don't know.
Yeah. The original is the best.
Yeah. I mean,
think so?
For me, I voted Empire in your poll, Brad.
It's all about the Ewoks.
And then for me, Jedi is number 2, and then I will actually step outside of the OG, and Revenge of the Sith is my 3rd favorite, and then A New Hope is number 4 for me.
Yeah, some people like Rogue One. I was surprised.
Really?
Yeah, I had someone say, you know what, Rogue One needs to be in there, and
Phantom Menace gets a lot of crap, but those pod racing scenes are cool, man. I'm sorry. There he is. Get him in here. Oh wow, Force Awakens and Episode 1, 2, 3, 2.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Sorry about that.
Revenge of the 5th Day. Let's say hello to some friends in the chat. C. Derek Miller dropped an incredible video. Go to his channel and check it out. He has a great iiRcade video. I mean, I was laughing out loud. It was great. Love that video. Great job. And he's a great author too. If you're into horror books, check him out.
Oh, that's cool.
We got How to Bachelor. We got Mitchell B, Ritual Dello, Endless One Up, Hollywood Polo.
Endless
Raven?
One Up says Rogue One is the best.
Ooh, better than Empire?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Well, since we're on the topic of Star Wars real quick, do you guys believe in the Mandela effect? Was it Luke, I am your father, or no, I am your father?
I don't know, man. The Berenstein Bears thing kind of freaked me out. And I'm pretty sure that a few people have died multiple times that I'm just kind of like, wait, that guy's still alive? I'm just saying, like, yeah, Mandela effect is legit. Brad, you're not a Star Wars fan, are you?
I'm a Star Wars freak. I love Star Wars. Anything Star Wars I love. Even when it's bad, it's good, you know? Star Wars is awesome, but
and we all have Star Wars
like
caps
the OG
too, don't we?
Star Wars stuff the most. So
I don't have a Star
Wars pick, you know. I got.
You don't have a Star Wars cab? I thought you had a Star Wars cab.
No, I don't have a Star Wars cab. I do have the lightsabers there. I would have turned them on, but the batteries are dead in them.
He's got them literally right there. I've got 2 lightsabers from Disneyland too. Oh man, we're nerds, guys. We're nerds. Well, what happened in the last 2 weeks for iiRcade, right? Because you know that's a thing too.
Nothing
right?
at
That's
all. We
here.
had no news.
Well, we had
some good games. We had some good games drop, and we had amazing online games.
Well, we should probably mention this too. Sydney Hunter and Toe Jam and Earl cab pre-orders are in. If you guys ordered those, they got them in the warehouse, I believe, last week. So those should be shipping out now, I think. So if you were someone who wanted those beautiful Sydney Hunter and Toe Jam and Earl, 2 of the prettiest cabs I think they've done so far.
Yeah.
They're on their way, guys.
Yeah, not to spoil things, but
wait. You forgot about something important. I don't know if y'all heard. But the iiRcade Gold Edition, they extended the discount. You know what I'm saying? So now you can still get the discount to the end of May, I believe. They did something.
Was that under NDA or are we allowed to say that?
We're allowed to talk about that.
Where'd you hear that, CT?
Yeah.
I heard that. I seen it somewhere on some post.
Okay.
Word on the street.
We know we're gonna have a good weekend. We've got some good stuff that
gonna get us in trouble.
Gonna happen.
Yeah, but yeah, sales $200 off on the iiRcade Gold. Good deal. And gosh, those marquees are awesome. You know who did just buy another iiRcade though? And this is news. This is newsworthy. There he is right there. There he is right there. He's on his lunch break watching us right now.
Yeah.
I think this is the 8th or 9th one that he's purchased. Is that about the right count, console fanboy?
I agree, Raven. I agree.
Zohar, you guys all know Zohar, whether you love him or you hate him or whatever your feelings are about Zohar. He bought another iiRcade.
Yeah. I gotta say, welcome back to the family.
Yes, welcome back. We're all getting along with him. He's a good dude.
He's a good dude. Welcome back. We're glad to have you.
He's been practicing on the iiRcade. He's been trying to get back on them leaderboards. And he actually made a video for us to talk about coming back and buying it once again for the iiRcade. So let's see what he has to say about his 3rd iiRcade now that he's purchased.
Zohar purchased his iiRcade Retromania wrestling cabinet live during this broadcast. He just sent me. He just sent me his screenshot of his order. It's got your order number and stuff on it, Zohar. So I'm not going to share it on the screen. But guys,
let's sell another one right now. Somebody else.
Zohar is officially an iiRcadian. Everyone say congrats to Zohar.
Welcome to the family, my friend.
He's a hard person to satisfy too. So that means big time.
Now, Sean, you better get Mortal Kombat on this machine like yesterday.
This is really a double-edged sword because now he's into the fray. You're going to be harassed for Mortal Kombat for the remainder of your existence. Every Tuesday and Friday, you're going to get that question.
Please harass Warner Brothers. Thank you.
You know,
P
it would
Dubs,
really set it
John,
off.
you're in trouble already. P
Super
Dubs,
chat.
check Super Chat, buddy. It's starting.
Oh no! Oh no!
This is the best arcade machine I've ever owned. This game is also on the Nintendo Switch, but again, it just feels better, it sounds better, it looks better on this machine. You'll notice that it doesn't come with a riser and it doesn't need one. Even without a riser, you'll notice that that control panel is higher than the Big Blue. I'm 6 feet tall and I see the screen perfectly. That screen is tilted, and as you can see, the viewing angle is great. Look, it just got to a point where I just couldn't ignore it anymore. Newsweek magazine, IGN articles, pretty much everyone was telling me that this is an amazing machine.
Oh my god, did I do it? Did I do it?
Anything is possible, baby! Anything is possible. I am number 1.
Look, I'm obviously a huge Back to the Future fan. I have all the collectibles, well, most of the collectibles. I have a lot of memorabilia, and I'm just a fan. And like most hobbyists, like most collectors, we tend to go a little bit too far with what we want to put in our home, what we want to collect, and this is no exception. I'm a huge Back to the Future fan, and I had some space left, so I filled that space up with this. I mean, you guys do it too, right? Obviously, it's not just about that, it's about the games too. With games like Elevator Action Returns and Gun Force 2, action-packed games like In the Hunt. I mean, there's so much to choose from. I just recently tried Heavy Smash, and that is an addicting game. What's really great about this game specifically is that you can play with your friends online just like you can in Windjammers. So it's not just about the Back to the Future theme artwork, it's about the games, it's about the online connectivity, but of course there's always haters.
But there's one person in the chat that pretends to like it. This is their first time buying it. It's not their second time buying it. It's their third time buying
Third?
it. And,
Is it
and
third?
you know what's funny?
I think it's the fourth, to be honest with you.
This person's trying to convince himself that they like it this time. I see them in the chat. They even bought a skin for it.
Wait, you know what?
I like Back to the Future.
OTG,
I gotta head
OTG. If you count how many times he had it in the cart and canceled it, it's probably like 10. It's probably like 10.
Wait, who y'all talking about?
Yeah.
The obvious person. There's only one person in here that's obvious.
I don't think he's gonna like it. He's pretending to like it.
You know what? If he puts that skin on it, it's gonna be hard to move.
Are you think Console Fanboy's gonna sell this one?
I can almost guarantee that he will sell this cabinet, and then he will buy the gold edition.
And let's remember this.
He will get a gold edition suit. Please remember this date and clip it. Clip master. If you're out there, clip this, because I guarantee you will sell your existing cabinet and you will get a gold edition.
Console Fanboy, I would never, ever sell my iiRcade, bro. The game coming. Well, this is the game coming, and the online is impossible to ignore. Real talk.
Screenshot that now.
Full transparency. I love my iiRcade.
I guarantee you. What day is it right now?
Wednesday the 4th.
I will say this.
Play you, man.
By September, that unit's out the house.
Shoot, you're giving it a long time.
I said buy. I said
June,
buy.
July.
It could happen before that, but I think by September it's gonna be at the house. The chat, let me know right now. Once that he sells this cabinet before September, I want to hear you guys. Let me know. We should have like a bet on this, like a legitimate do a pot and everything. We should have a camera set up right in his house, and then we just pan to it every day just to every Wednesday show, we show it to see if it's still there.
He purposely found a skin that's supposed to be Back to the Future. So yeah, but he's trying to trick himself. It's not gonna work, Zohar.
He's trying to Jedi mind trick himself.
Yeah. It's
Does Council Fanboy have a cat, yo? Because apparently cats like to sleep on these things. Like I saw Endless post a picture up like that. Nice
it might be a cat bed.
Yeah.
Nah. I mean, that's an expensive cat bed.
See, Council Fanboy, haters are your motivators. Make sure you keep it to the end of the year.
Now he's gonna keep it. He's gonna be itching like this. We're gonna see him on camera. Like, nah, I gotta sell this shit. I got it.
Subscribe, baby. Subscribe, baby. Subscribe. You like my video. Like my video.
All right, turn that music off before it gets stuck in our head.
Right.
Back
He's
to
got
the
look at those. Are those Hot Wheels size?
They are Hot Wheels, yeah.
Those are cool.
Yeah.
Well, there you go, Zohar. I can't believe it, man. I gotta tell you this: that Back to the Future skin, it's gonna take a while. They make good stuff, but they are not very fast with their orders. So be patient with that. So it might take a while to get that.
It might, yeah.
Mikey's ordered a few. Yeah.
Yeah, I've ordered 3 things from Arcade Graphics, and the first thing I got was a bezel for my Mortal Kombat with all the moves on it, and I got that one super quick, like as soon as I ordered it. And then the second one I just got a control panel overlay, and that one, it probably took 2 or 3 weeks if I'm remembering correctly. And then the last one was the Daytona USA, and I sat on that one for a couple of months. And I know, Jeff, you've got some experience with that too.
I ordered, so I have a Space Invaders cabinet downstairs that I got super cheap from a Craigslist deal. Thank you, Tony C, for finding that deal for me. And then, of course,
That's
Tony
okay,
hooked me up.
Jeff, you can get a real Space Invaders when iiRcade comes with it.
I know. I'm not keeping it as a Space Invader. So Tony C hooked me up with a horizontal monitor for it. I bought an Intech Gaming Sega controlled deck, and then from Arcade Graphics, I ordered like the whole Sega like artwork package. This was in January. It is now May, and I have not yet received it. So, just forewarning you, Zohar, it's gonna take a little time. So, just be patient with those guys. I think they got a lot. They got a lot of orders. So
it's gonna take a little time.
It's gonna look cool though.
In his video, he mentioned Windjammers and he mentioned Heavy Smash. And I just want to throw this up. I did a poll.
Yeah.
And on my channel, Heavy Smash came back with a 29% over Windjammers, but that's pretty good because Windjammers is a lot more popular game. Heavy Smash is kind of like a deep cut hidden gem. So for it to get 29%, I thought was great.
It's a good.
Have y'all been playing
Heavy Smash?
Have y'all checked out the online yet?
I don't know that I've ever played Heavy Smash, but just watching a Console Fanboys video there, I was like, man, I voted for Windjammers just because I know it, and I'm a Windjammers fan. But after watching Heavy Smash, I was like, man, I kind of want to give that a try.
Brad, I was watching you play Heavy Smash the other day
on Brooklyn Menace's channel with the iiRcade Zone crew. I played King Creole. It was a lot of fun. It's a great game. Definitely check that out.
It's kind of like it's almost like Rocket League without the cars. Is that how you would describe it? Like, but it's like soccer, but you're throwing it.
But you're throwing, and like you can hit people, and it's
it's violent.
Different teams have different things. One team can shoot. It's a lot of fun. Check it out. It's a great game.
Yeah.
So that's a good segue into online gaming because you brought that up. We've tried some online gaming. It's not without its flaws right now, but it's still, like they said, alpha. But we've got quite a few games now that they're already letting us use online for, and some real good ones. What's everyone's thoughts right now as where it stands now on the online gaming?
As of right now, I feel it's working good when you get it going. You know what I mean? It plays great. I had no problem playing the game. It's just, it connection issues. You know what I mean? Maybe there are a lot of people on when I'm playing. I don't know. But I have fun. Me and Papa Brad have fun. Ain't that right?
Yeah, once you're connected, it's good. The experience once you're inside of it is good. You get a lot of times where it freezes, which is not a lot of fun. But once it's connected, you got to remember we're playing for free. We're playing arcade games. I have played every game that they have online now. I've played all the games that have an ending. I've played to the ending, and I've played at least a round or two of all the different games that are like sports games. And the hard part is like you got to really have friends. Like I've played with Dave.
Friends.
Yeah, I mean you gotta have a lot of friends. Matchmaking. Basically, my successful thing is I just reach out to a friend. I text them. Brooklyn Menace. I played with, and I've met new people. I met Chris from DFAM Mixed Nuts. I met, I got to play with Breaker. Raven played with me. So just, the thing about it is you got to start like reaching out and meeting people to be able to play these games because
it kind of forces you to
small community.
Sorry about the rooster. Yeah. You got to jump out there and actually interact with people. Yeah.
But I mean to play for example Warrior Blade all the way through with Mikey J was a hoot, or Knuckle Bash with Chris.
Yeah.
Running a classic shmup, like Side Battler and all the way and finishing the game and getting to the end with Dave from the Facebook, the Retro Arcade Facebook. So I mean, that's the one thing I think right now. Obviously it's still buggy because it's an alpha, but once you get connected, the gaming experience is pretty fun.
Yeah.
So somebody reach out to Mr. Miami Cuddles. He's my biggest fan, and he loves iiRcade, and he's looking to play some co-op with some people.
Is that a real rooster?
It's two roosters. Yeah, they're probably fighting.
You got a cockfight going on over there, Jeff?
Well, I don't have enough hens to keep both of them happy, I guess.
Yeah,
I had three roosters and one of them's dead now. So I'm just saying.
This is the iiRcadians down on the farm edition.
Yeah. You placing bets on them? I got 10 on the big one.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry.
Jeff's got a legal cockfight ring.
Right? No kidding.
This is real life. This is real
life. You know what? Hey, when Russia attacks us and you guys are all like, you guys are going to be making fun of me, I'm going to be eating my eggs. And you'll be like,
roosters don't lay eggs, Jeff.
Good point.
Maybe Jeff isn't the farmer.
Oh man. Well, I think you hit it on the nose, CT. I mean, it's the connecting is what is the issue right now. I know Brad and I were trying to connect up a game yesterday, and it was like, I don't know how many. What it took us like 3 or 4 reboots.
It's crazy. Once you get the connection, the gameplay is fine. It's just getting them to connect to each other.
1 second. Close my window here. That was getting really bad. So connecting. They're getting something right now.
It's hard for me to be too critical because it is free. Let's start with that. It costs you nothing. It's
That's
free.
A great point. They're not
paying
charging
nothing.
us anything for this.
Not zero. And they're taking these old arcade games and figuring out how to get us connected and play them online. I love it. It's great. It's challenging right now,
once
but
you're connected, there's no problems. There's no lag. It works great. It's just getting connected. And the problem that I run into is when I'm not connecting, I got to reboot the whole thing over.
It is. It's only going to get better, I think, too, with time. I mean, we're kind of like experiencing all the bugs because we're at the infancy. We're at the birth of this thing. So we're experiencing a lot of the bugs,
Who's putting these things at the bottom of the screen?
I didn't do it. That
I hate iiRcade everything, but I love Jeff Rainwater. So I want to go back to this for 1 second.
That's for cuddles.
Just to bring back the Zohar thing. When he came back, so this is interesting. When he came back, his eggs score, if you guys remember when he had his second iiRcade, his score he was top on the leaderboard. He's not anymore. And now when he's got his third iiRcade, he's not on there at all. And so we're trying to figure out what in the heck is going on. Now he initially thought
karma.
No, he initially thought that there was some malicious person at iiRcade that deleted his score the minute that he was
I don't think so.
No, there's actually
I
one
highly doubt
person
it.
in Korea who has access to do that. It's just this one person, and she doesn't watch social media. She doesn't have a clue who any of us are. I can guarantee that. So that's definitely not the case. But I have a theory. My theory is this. Do you guys remember about 3 or 4 weeks ago when they were telling us to lock in our usernames because it was the scores used to go based on
yeah, you had to
IPs?
put one in. Like you had to put a username in when they got rid of a lot of them. I remember.
Yeah, because it was based on IP. Now it's based on username. I think what might have happened, and this is just my theory, what may have happened is when they did that, Zohar's account wasn't attached to a device.
Because he had sold his iiRcade.
Because he had sold his iiRcade. And so it purged him
Went
off
into
of that
limbo.
list. I think that's when this happened. That's just my theory. I don't know. But he's trying to get that fixed. He's freaking out. He's like, I want my score back.
He wants to be on top of the eggs leaderboard again.
Well, okay, now here's the kicker, though. This is what throws all the theories off. He says, if you believe him, he says he scored another high score.
I believe him.
And it's not showing up on the leaderboard. A new high score.
That's weird.
Well, that's interesting.
So
Yeah.
that's now check this out. I'm going to show you this. This is have you guys seen the Gunbird leaderboard lately?
No, I haven't.
Okay, let me show you. Look at this. This is
some of them are really messed up. I know Kevgret has a crazy score on one of them too.
Oh, what's going
It's a
on
glitch.
there?
What's going on there? On May 3rd, and again on April 6th, and then on May 3rd, something is wacky with this. So if you were on the Gunbird leaderboards, you're not there anymore. Look at that. Duggernaut and Azim. So Michael Svebeck, if you're watching, is the Gunbird leaderboards host. I don't know what in there. So anyway, there you go. So there's clearly there's some issues going on with the leaderboards. So now that we brought that to their attention, I'm sure they would be all over that. So
speaking of though,
here's Kevgret. Twin Cobra froze and gave him whatever
2 bajillion points.
2 billion points.
Yeah. Wow.
What I was gonna say about the online, I think it's once like I said, once you get into the game, it's awesome. It's a great time, and I know we're in the alpha stage, but we got to figure out what the deal is with the connectivity, and it seems like you have to completely turn off your iiRcade and reboot it. And if we could get it to where you just maybe have to hold down the menu button, that would be an improvement.
If we can get it to break out of the loop or whatever it's in when it does not connect.
Most of the time, I will say this. Yesterday, I had it happen to me where I hit menu and it did take me out. That one time. Every other time, I've had to just reboot the whole thing. So I don't know, but yes, that would be a huge step in the right direction, at least so that we don't have to keep rebooting the thing over. And over and over.
And I just want to say it is 100% possible. Like you can go on my channel and I have gameplays and I have run throughs of all the games. So the people that say you can't play online, I mean, you can totally go on my channel, watch some videos. That's totally possible.
Well, I could tell you how I've gotten online to work for me, and that's just persistency. You know, I'll sit right here in this chair and just stare at it, have a lobby open, and if it doesn't work out, reboot and sit there again, and eventually it'll work. But if you're trying to get in and say I want to play a game in 10 minutes, I don't know if that'll happen. But you just got to be patient with it.
Yeah, to be fair, honestly, we were talking about doing that today on the stream. We're like, well, let's play, make friends. We were even thinking about doing that live. Let's play Breaker's Revenge. Let's do a round live. But we're like, I don't know how easy. What if we have problems connecting and stuff? It's just, So
it's still buggy. I mean, we do it on the Brooklyn Menace channel. I've been on the show with them, a couple of times, and it's possible, but it's still a little buggy. And we got to remember, it's just it's just starting.
Yeah.
So Raven
they're
says,
figuring it out.
Sometimes just hitting B will let you back out of if the game hasn't loaded. There is another tip that I found out. Brad, you pointed this out, is when you get the little circle spinning, usually you're just waiting for the other person to hit A, right?
Right.
So don't freak out like, oh my gosh, it's not working. It's the other person's
part of
not
the
paying
process.
attention. Yeah. So black screen of death is
Yeah.
CT. Is that you? He's back there putting in all these crazy things on this.
I didn't do nothing that wasn't me. Mikey J did it.
Mikey J did. So, okay, so Brad, do you want to introduce this next video segment that we have?
Oh yeah, I mean this game was introduced to me by Brooklyn Menace. I want a big shout out to him. I never heard of this game, Knuckle Bash. Knew nothing about it. Turns out it's a Toplin game. Of course, when I think of Toplin, I think of shooters. Yeah. I don't think of a beat 'em up at all. But it was released by Atari in the United States. And I met a really cool YouTuber that I'm going to talk about in a little bit. Never met him before. We played the game from beginning to end. It's great. There's a run through my channel, but here's a review using online of Knuckle Bash. Let's roll it.
All right.
Knuckle Bash is a Toplin arcade game released in 1993. Although Toplin is mostly known for their epic shooters like Truxton, Zero Wing, and Batsugan, they often dabbled in other genres. Knuckle Bash was their first attempt at a beat-em-up that plays like a slower version of Final Fight. The story of Knuckle Bash involves a group of heroic professional wrestlers going off to quit their jobs so they can fight a gang called the Bulls. The Bulls are a weird bunch, consisting of everything from a male stripper to ninjas to American football players. Their leader is a freakish fat man that wears a filleted pig head as a mask. I kid you not. One of the highlights of this game is even going to a football game to beat up a football player, only to find a secret trapdoor under the football stadium with a dungeon underneath it. At one point, you fight the ancient demon in the forest, only to reveal himself as your manager wearing a mask. Needless to say, Knuckle Bash does not take itself too seriously. Before choosing your characters, you get 2 places to start: off to destroy the Bull Group, or a fierce battle of the 4 Mad Bulls. None of them actually mean anything, except for which stages you accomplish first, because all the stages must be completed before moving on to the end game. Defeating either of these missions unlocks you a new character. So as you play this game, you get more and more characters that you can play as. One of my favorite parts in the game is you have a face punch battle, where you rapidly press the button and the loser gets punched directly in the face. This is a really fun mechanic when you're playing the game online. This gameplay footage was caught live playing the iiRcade online. Knuckle Bash is an online-enabled game on the iiRcade. One of my favorite characters is Flash. Flash is an Elvis impersonator and one of the coolest characters in the game. While other beat-em-ups have you fighting Elvis, this game you actually get to play as one. All I gotta say is rock and roll. Here to stay, taking care of business. Devo, the character wearing the blue pants, is the fastest initial character, and he looks an awful lot like Street Fighter's Guile, or Dolph Lundgren. He also has the least interesting character in the game. His special attack has him lifting an enemy up and juggling them around like a clown. This has a medium range and can damage other enemies. The creative character designs and kind of goofy story make this game an absolute gem of a classic arcade game that most people have never heard about. If you haven't played this beat 'em up, I would highly recommend you give it a shot. And as another great plus, this is one of the games that we can play right now online on iiRcade. We're rewarded with another face punch battle. Who's gonna win? Papa Brad or Chris? It's gonna be a close one. Let's find out. iiRcade, bring more of these beat 'em ups to us. Online with these games is amazing. We got Chris for the win. Nice job, bud. here I am playing as Nacho Libre. No, not really. This character's name is Dice, and he's a Mexican luchador and the strongest of the initial characters. He is somewhat slow to play as a character, but his special attack is amazing. He will grab an enemy and spin them around until they catch fire, hitting enemies in the process. Characters are like this as part of the magic that makes this game so unique. Here we face off against the ninja, Mr. Hayate. He's a very tough ninja that wears a leather mask. He excels in both speed and power, but he gets knocked around easily. His flying kick looks cool, and his special move has him spinning around until he becomes a tornado. One of the great things in this game is once you defeat a boss, you gain the ability to play as that character. So your players that you can play as expand as you move through the levels of the game. That plus the great art and the fun gameplay makes this a win in my book. If you are a fan of professional wrestling, this game has wrestling Easter eggs throughout it. Just a great game with a really fun style. One of my favorite bosses is a hulking American football player that you fight in the middle of a trapped stadium. He excels in strength and stamina, but he's unfortunately very slow. The football player has the most abusable special attack in the game when he slams his fist in the group and makes shockwaves, just like the Incredible Hulk. His shockwaves heavily damage all the enemies on the screen. Knuckle Bash never received a port to home consoles. The arcade version was published by Atari Games in North America. This is the definition of a hidden gem. This is a game that I had never played, that I played for the first time on iiRcade. I have to say, I thoroughly enjoyed this game, and I would highly recommend this game as a must-have if you like the beat-em-up genre. Add to that the excellent online play that this game offers, and I'd have to say, I'm going to rate this game super high. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10 on my approval scale. Okay, check out this M-Boss guy. He's crazy. He's got a pig face.
I was going to say, he's going for Leatherface kind of vibes. Squeal for me! Squeal!
Great game. I'm going to recommend this one highly. If you like beat-em-ups, this is a must-own. I love this game. I've played it now like 3 times all the way through. It just doesn't get old. It's fun. This is a game that online was made for. So much fun. So it works so well online.
Yeah, I enjoy a good beat 'em up, and this is definitely, like you said, a hidden gem beat 'em up that we should all check out.
For sure, for sure.
Toplin too. I mean, Toplin is like.
I know, man. I want to play this one without a bachelor. He's a huge fan of beat 'em ups, man.
9 out of 10 you gave it. Wow.
9. Now, if it wasn't online, this would have been like maybe a 7 or 8.
Okay.
I think maybe an 8. It's still really great. But when you can play online and you play with a real player, it's so much more fun.
Rastan 3, better or worse?
I'm going to go against the grain. I mean, people are going to hate this, but I like Knuckle Bash more than Warrior Blade. I'm sorry.
Wow.
He's out of here. I can't believe what he said. I can't believe that. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No. What about Shadow Force or Knuckle Bash?
I haven't. When they get Shadow Force, I'm gonna play it online. I want to play it online. I'm waiting for online.
All right. Online bumped it way up, is what you're saying.
Like I said, I'm gonna play every game that comes online. I'm gonna play. I'm just like, I love it. I love playing online.
It really improves the experience. If you haven't tried the online, you know what? In the chat here right now, you can be like, bro, play with me. Cuddles is looking for someone to play with.
Yeah, How to Bachelor has my number. Let's play a game sometime. I want to run it with him. He's awesome. He's awesome at beat 'em ups.
Yeah.
Let's get Mug Smashers online. Get the beat 'em ups online first.
There will be more coming. They've already promised us 3 to 5 new every Friday. So it would not surprise me if they're going to have 3 more tomorrow.
And that's why networking with
many
friends,
other things to talk about tomorrow.
As it gets bigger, you're going to have to know friends that'll come in that room and you can communicate. Like, I'm going to go play Mug Smashers. Come meet me, you know? CT's going power mad. We gave him the controls. We never know what we're getting.
He's not saying anything. Well, we got a lot of segments to go through today. This next video clip, I think, is I watched this, Brad, and I'm just like, what am I watching?
This is my friend that I made playing Knuckle Bash. It was when I played Knuckle Bash all the way through. Met this guy, and he said, I got a YouTube channel. Check it out.
I've never heard of this video.
The first video at the beginning of this video has over 10,000 views. 10,000 plus.
Well, you'll see why here.
You'll see why. Watch this video. This is
their fun channel. Check it out.
Okay, here we go.
Fun channel.
Play.
Warning, viewer discretion is advised. The following program is not for the faint of heart and might contain scenes with sane people. Chris, who is totally not forcing me to say this, is the best gamer and cook in the world and also has the best beard in the world.
I ain't here to preach, and I ain't here to confess, but Alan and Cynthia and Regina and Chris, G-Fam mix nuts, you must have seen them on YouTube. And there ain't nothing that this crazy family won't do. Eating, cooking, arts and crafts, they even do reviews. Cat and dog and motivation, ways to self-improve. Gaming is their area of expertise, and thus I suggest you join the party. G-Fam mix nuts.
Alright, so we're gonna pull everything out. We're gonna lay it out. Let's see, parts. Power adapter, I love how it's labeled. Everything looks beautiful. No damage. That is awesome.
iiRcade has Bluetooth and a 3.5mm headphone jack, which helps to keep quiet when you need to. The 100-watt speakers are fantastic. It has 11 games and 64 gigs of memory. The phone app helps you to add more games if you would like to. It has many games you can add and download with the Wi-Fi. The protective screen came scratched and is easily scratched. We tried to use a microfiber cloth and it's still scratched. Also, the T molding tape surrounding the iiRcade came torn in spots. While the game list, in our opinion, is good, we would love to see games like Streets of Rage on the iiRcade. Overall, the iiRcade is a well-built machine with legal licensed games and has the ability to play many different games, from retro to modern, that you can purchase from the App Store and add more to your machine. Overall, we love this arcade. It is a wonderful addition to our collection, and we do not regret purchasing it.
What a fun family. That's cool. Did you guys notice the game that was on the iiRcade when the cat was there? It was Mousebot.
Yeah, I noticed that. That's fun.
That was pretty good. What a cool channel. I'm gonna have to really look into those guys. That was kind of a montage, I guess, of some of the things that you found on their channel. Is that right?
Oh yeah, it was a montage.
I dig it.
That intro video they had, that's pretty fire, man.
It is.
I'm curious on the story behind that.
I know
the song and stuff. Yeah,
well, go on their channel, check them out.
Yeah,
and you'll probably run into Chris playing iiRcade online. He'll play some games with you. It's fun.
There you go. So, guys, a couple weeks ago, we got challenged by another show, the Weekly Retro Party. I used to be part of that show, and Moat, if anybody remembers him, he did a segment for us on here for Retro Mania Wrestling, and he challenged us. Me specifically too, to a debate. I've yet to figure out what he wants to debate about, because I think we kind of agree on a lot of stuff. But anyway, it was funny because the day that he challenged us for this debate, I saw the challenge for it, and I was on Brooklyn Menace's channel. And for those who saw that, we were on that show. We're playing games. I immediately sent him a link to jump on the stream. I said, let's do it right now. Come on. And he dodged me. And then he accused me of dodging him. So I don't know. What's the story. So anyway, I just wanted to officially accept your invite, Moat, to a debate. I don't know what you actually want to debate about. I still have not yet heard a topic, but I think he wants to talk about iiRcade. So I don't know. So there you go. So maybe one of these days we'll be on somebody's channel somewhere debating Mode about iiRcade. So
interesting.
That should be fun. I think he wants to talk about the I think from what I heard, it's he wants to talk about the power of the iiRcade. Well, there's the specs right there. So I guess there's nothing to debate anymore. So I don't know. So there's that. And okay, so we got CT. I think CT Jason. I don't have this in my notes. I took horrible notes for this show today, guys. But CT Jason, what did you put together something for us on one of the online games that you played this week? Because what are the new games that have come out? We've had Guardian. We had Arabian Magic. We had Twin Hawk. We had help me out here, guys. What's the other one? Elevator Action Returns.
Yeah.
So we've had quite a few games that have been coming out in the last couple of weeks since we did our last show, and CT Jason was getting down with one of them.
Yes, sir. I played that Elevator Action Returns. I like it. Let's run it.
Spoiler. Oh man.
Hey, what's up, everybody? So today we're going to jump into a game that I got on the iiRcade. They just released the other week. Elevator Action Returns. I'm just waiting for it to start up. I gotta wait a moment. Come on now. Alright, here we go. Alright, released by Title in 1995. This game is the second in a series of games. We're gonna check this out. Looks kind of fun. Okay. Graphics look alright. Got 3 badass people right here. Okay. Elevator action returns. Let's get in it. Pick my car. We got Cart, Annie, and Jed. What is up with these weird names? Jed the Taff. Yep. Let's do it with him. He's strong. He's ready to fight. I gotta get the bombs at sea. It ain't no thing. You're gonna start me up at the top. Alright, I'm ready. There's an elevator. Okay, bullets work. Damn it. I done missed the elevator. I like how I can see what's coming up though. This looks crazy. Imagine this. This game looks kind of like they got a dog. Okay. They running squad deep down there. Okay. They gonna get shot. Caution wipe. I gotta wait for the elevator. Alright, let's get it. Pow pow. They messing with me. Come on. Pow. They don't want the smoke. Hold up. Let me go up in here. Defuse this bomb. I like it. Why is it so messed up? Crush the old order, huh? Let's shoot some. That's messed up. You shoot an animal.
Mikey, that's how much it is.
This man is a beast. He then came out and got sniped. What a way to die. This shit is messed up. He fell off the thing. Oh my goodness, this game is crazy. Oh my god, yo! You done shot me in the back. Shoot somebody in the toe and they die. Sorry, Puppet Up. You had to go. There it is. What's happening? Oh, shit! Look at that. The big boss, man, you tried to mess me up. It's all right. Taking people out my way left and right. What made these people decide? Oh, they just want to risk their life and get shot real quick. This ain't right. Ha! One shot, I like that. One shot, take him out. There it is. This shit is funny. Caution for what? What, I'm taking too long? This ain't good enough for you. I gotta defuse the bombs. All these people gonna die anyway. Let them blow it up. Why is half of these people bald-headed and half naked? Must be hot in here. AC must not work. People ain't got no shirt. Everybody ain't got no shirt on anybody. I have a shirt over their shirt, but they have their chest out and everything. For what? Y'all think you're tough? Yo ain't shit. Alright, I'm out of here. Where's my ride at? Let's get up out of here. Yo, these a bunch of criminals in their own right. Oh, we're at the airport. The airport got a whole bunch of criminals just walking around. Hey, look at this. What, they couldn't drop me out in front? Had to break through the window and shit. They're dead. Oh, yo! We are burning people alive. This isn't even fair. Look at this. I'm gonna set this whole place in blaze. You missed me, now you're dead. Burn alive. Move out of my way. These robots, they're done. Alright, what we got here? Let's blow it all up. I step on it. Oh, you got rocket men? You're gonna die by rockets, rocket man. Come on and burn alive. Burn alive. There it is. Come on, I'm shooting rockets. After the first 10 people die, why is y'all gonna keep on coming on with it? Everybody's dead. Everybody wants a bullet. You get a bullet. You get a bullet. Who wants a bullet? You get a bullet too. Hey, might as well just keep on flying and fly away. You didn't see everybody. You didn't graduate with being a villain. In villain school, they all dead. Just walk away. How many people are going to take out? We got 100 people. Last one. You're done. Silly dog. Running away with my bullets, huh? This big old plow, look at this. I can see in the plane. Oh, y'all think y'all gonna ambush me? I got bullets for everybody. Bullets all is here. I got unlimited guns, unlimited bullets. And I got plenty of all that's gonna get it. Walk into my
CT
car.
dropping the fire.
This is fun. I gotta say, elevator action returns. I never played the first one, but I don't need to. This game is fun already. Good ass sequel, I like it. Oh, we got one now! Oh, you tried to take me out of that? What a sicko. But he's done. Look at this. Now they want me to jump. I got it. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, my. I done took out 100 people with that gun in the past 2 minutes, and an elevator takes me out. I really enjoyed this game. It's worth the purchase. And this thing had online with 2 people. That's a win-win. Bring it out, iiRcade. Let's get it. All right, folks. This is winning my book. We're going to try another game later on. Thanks for watching. And I'll see y'all later.
All right. Great job, CT Jason.
I didn't get to see that before.
I didn't either. That was funny.
You get a bullet. And you get a bullet. And you get a bullet.
All these people going to villain school think they'd run away when they see all their buddies getting shot.
Awesome. Hey, we got retro games on iiRcade.
Do we? Yeah.
Oh, look at ColecoVision.
Oh my gosh.
The ColecoVision.
Crack me up, man. That was the best ever.
Look, I don't need to use this.
Watch it beforehand. That was funny.
I don't need to use this anymore. I can play these games on my iiRcade.
Who makes that?
This junk's made by iGames.
No.
But now I can play the games on my iiRcade.
How much does those things cost, Brad? Because you know what I picked up today?
This is actually, I don't know. It's a collector's
Did
item.
anybody get
but it's a ColecoVision
$18
flashback. But what I'm saying is we can play a ton of ColecoVision games, which are often overlooked completely as something that iiRcade offers.
Yeah, we can.
And
so there was a video. Did you guys see that video that IGN did like 2 or 3 weeks ago?
Mm-hmm.
What is this groaning from Mikey? Like, so if you guys missed it, IGN, everybody knows what IGN is, right? It's like this really big channel. And they did a video. It was supposed to be like iiRcade versus @Games. And it was like the most softball, like it was clearly not for us.
No.
It was for a different audience, I think. Did you guys see that video?
Yeah, I wanted to talk about how funny it is if you guys go and watch it, because I mean, we're talking about IGN. They have studios and they have crews of people. I mean, they're a professional outfit. So I'm sitting here watching these guys talk about it, and they got their arcade 1-ups lined up in the back like we all do, and you can tell
Right.
they're taking notes on all of us. But the funny thing is, they're probably sitting in a studio that they had somebody come set them up, and they turn them on just for the video. And,
Right. Like we don't do that.
Yeah, no.
These are always on. Yeah,
no.
totally.
I don't know.
I don't know. I saw it. It was like
it was real softball. Like, I mean,
Yes.
like it was like, it didn't really say much of anything. So, I mean, I watched it once, but I didn't really, didn't really faze me.
Brooklyn Menace saw it. He said, "Yeah, it was funny because they made it was almost like clickbaity, like these like this versus that." And I'm like, "Ooh, iiRcade versus @Games." Of course, I'm gonna look at that, right? So I click on it, and I'm just like, it was like I don't know, 6 or 8 minutes or something, and it was just like, "Hey guys, if you want a home arcade machine, here's 2 great options." And I was
This
just
one's
like,
smaller.
"This one's
It's
smaller,
like
and this one has
saying
other
the obvious
controls."
stuff.
It's like, okay, you told us nothing. Like clearly, that video was meant for people who have never heard of either of these companies. But I will say this: they have a huge audience and a lot of like console game and PC game audience. I think overall, even though we might kind of joke about it and laugh about that video and be like, "This was a stupid video," there's probably a lot of people that have never heard of @Games or iiRcade that saw that video and might have gone, "Hey, those look kind of cool." And I betcha iiRcade got some sales because of that video.
Oh, I guarantee they did. I mean, a site like IGN. I mean, when we talk about YouTubers and stuff, I mean they
dive for it.
They blow us all out of the water. I mean,
Yeah. Michael B. the Game Genie says it was good advertising for both. I agree. I think even though we were not the target audience for that video, I think it was great advertising for both companies. So we can poke fun at it or whatever, but I think overall it was helpful.
I wanted to see CT Jason react to it because the amount of times they didn't say iiRcade once. It was
iiRcade.
I was the one that showed y'all that video first.
They need the public service
This
announcement
that
video.
shit wrong like 8-9 times in the video. I was getting so mad. I was getting so mad. You know what?
He's like gonna send IGN corporate like his video about like this is how you actually say it.
You're right. I wanted to.
Speaking of which, didn't it get you so mad you're going to go down to their corporate offices right now and talk to them about it?
I'm about to go down right now. I'm about to leave this whole video right now and I'm out. All right? So I'm going to go and I'm going to see y'all later.
I'm disappointed that we don't. I'm disappointed we don't have a picture of him at their studios because that's normally what we would do at this point, right?
We'll have to get it for the next show. We'll have to get it for the next show.
Well, he's out. He's out. He's gone. He's left.
Bad. Yeah, he's out of here.
Well, okay, so let's move on. On that note, our good buddy Retro Oblivion did a video. Brad, you want to tell us about this video?
He did a great video. You know, it's so easy to forget that ColecoVision is even on iiRcade because no one really talks about it. But he's going to talk about two great games that are dirt cheap. I mean, these games cost next to nothing. Roll the video. He does such a good job.
ColecoVision is a second-generation home video game console released in North America in 1982. This system published around 136 games between 1982 and 1984. In fact, this platform released a number of hardware add-ons that would expand its capabilities, including one that allowed the system to play Atari 2600 games. This console was truly ahead of its time, and the games were a much better arcade experience compared to its competitors. It was also a pretty good-looking console for the 1980s. ColecoVision was discontinued in 1985, but only after it made a permanent mark as one of the highest quality and most advanced gaming consoles of the 1980s. Today you can find original ColecoVision consoles and games selling on eBay at some pretty good reasonable prices. You can even buy clone consoles with built-in games. The iiRcade also has a ColecoVision section in their game store with some pretty good titles. I picked up two classic games in their game store, Cosmic Avenger and Jungle Hunt. The first game I have here is Cosmic Avenger. This game is a horizontal scrolling shooter released in arcades in 1981. The game was ported to ColecoVision in 1982 and it became more popular on the ColecoVision console than it did in the arcades. In this game, you control a spaceship and shoot enemies and drop bombs to earn points. There is no intermission between the sections, and the game scrolls into new scenes automatically. Now you have to be sure to dodge the obstacles in each new terrain. If your ship is destroyed, it will respawn at the nearest checkpoint. Once all your lives are gone, the game is over. However, you can add coins to continue playing without having to start over. This game was about $2.99 in the iiRcade game store. This game is a certified classic. My second pickup is Jungle Hunt. This game was released in arcades in 1982. It was ported to Atari 2600, Commodore 64, and many more. I think ColecoVision hosts the best version of this game, but that's my opinion. This game was originally titled Jungle King, but it had to be re-released as Jungle Hunt because of a copyright dispute of its character looking like Tarzan. The character's image was changed to look like an explorer after being rebranded. This is an action game in which you control a safari-looking dude through side-scrolling scenes to save a girl from a tribe of cannibals. You have to swing, swim, and jump to get through the obstacles in order to rescue the girl. Now, I picked this game up for about $3.99, and it was well worth it. This game is definitely a certified classic, no matter what platform you play this game on. The download time was very quick. I can literally play this game all day. Alright, well that's all I have for you all today. Why don't you go ahead and tell me what you think about these games down below? And also, give me your thoughts on ColecoVision. Were you a fan of this platform? Please tell me down below, and I will see you on the next show.
All right.
What was that horizontal shoot 'em up? Was that Cosmic Avenger?
Yeah.
Cosmic Avenger.
Yeah.
That looks really interesting. I'm gonna have to check that one
They
out.
got some good retro games in the ColecoVision section. Check them out.
I've played Cosmic Avenger and Jungle Hunt before, and those are both good, old school Atari era games. And that was the thing about the ColecoVision is it was like the Atari 2600 on steroids.
It had better graphics, yeah.
Yeah.
And they did have some good arcade ports. Like we have Frenzy in there, we have Venture. So you got some good old school classics.
It's easy to discount those and just be like, they're old, like they're for old people. Those are Brad's games, not for people like me and Mikey.
Yeah.
Right? I know Brad told me how old he was the other day, and I'm just like, wait, what?
I know. I'm old.
I'm just giving you a hard time.
Okay.
I didn't grow up playing ColecoVision, so it's easy for me to just be like, those aren't for me, but that looked really interesting. So thank you, Retro Oblivion.
I didn't grow up playing ColecoVision either, but like I said, it's not a bad system. It's like everybody that's played it, they say it's was better than Atari. So, and I do like Atari.
I don't know about that, but I mean,
well, that's
it's
what the
fun.
ColecoVision
It's different.
fans
It's different.
say,
It's
yeah.
different. But I mean, Coleco made some great games. Tim's Tiny Arcade has it 100% right. They made some great games, and we have some of them on iiRcade, and they're really cheap and they're fun. So I mean, I'm just. It seems like we never mentioned that they even have ColecoVision games.
If we got ColecoVision, and you guys mentioned the big A, Atari.
Oh man, if they got Atari.
Can you imagine if we got Atari games on the iiRcade? Now, I know that there's other companies that may have previously had exclusivity over Atari, but I don't think that's
Brooklyn
the case
knew.
anymore.
He had the ColecoVision.
Yeah.
He knew about the ColecoVision quality.
So, Mikey, I think this is your topic here. You've been really wanting to talk about this ever since you heard about online and one of your favorite games. You're just like, I can't wait till Breaker's Revenge comes out.
Oh my
and we're gonna do tournaments, and we're gonna tell us what you got. What do you got going on with this Breaker's Revenge stuff?
So everyone, we're gonna set up a tournament, and we're gonna do it over the next couple of weeks, and the finals will be played live on the show at the date we set. But here's the deal. Here's the catch. In order to get entered into the tournament, you have to have submitted an official segment to the iiRcadians show. And here's all the rules that we've got. You have to have submitted an official segment to the iiRcadians show. All matches must be recorded by one of the two participants, preferably by capture card, but not required. Cell phone will work if that's all that's available. All matches must be submitted to the iiRcadians each week by Wednesday. Championship match will be played live on the iiRcadians show. Participants must be present during that show and appear on camera in some form. Championship match is 1st to 5 wins. All other matches are 1st to 3 wins. And yes, we have Papa Brad and CT Jason are putting up cash money.
He's going like this, giving away the money
for the tournament. So everybody that enters will, have a chance at the cash prize, and we're gonna find out who the best Breaker's Revenge player is of this iiRcadians family. And and it's like I said, it's only open
Brad,
to
you're
those
muted.
that have participated and contributed. And so all of you guys that have given us segments, expect an invitation. Yes.
Let me do a quick
Right,
roll call.
Take it,
because we
Brad.
got so many. Let me do a quick roll call because I'll be emailing people for a week. Okay, here we go.
Oh, you're gonna read through the whole list? Okay.
Real quick. This is how many people this is how involved we are in the community. People talk about being a community show. How to Bachelor, you're invited. Tony Sevens Arcade, Todd Russell, Moat, Turbo Joe, Jason's Third Floor Arcade, Retro Oblivion, Brooklyn Menace, you've been challenged. P-Dubs, Jong, Michael, DFAM Mixed Nuts, Chris, Prince Malcolm, Tony C, Punk Rock Dave, who else? I'm trying to. Off Grid Arcade, Cuddles Arcade is invited. If you've done any segment on the show ever,
even the guys
invited.
today, we had Retro
Console
Oblivion,
Console
Yeah,
Fanboys
so-
invited.
And
So
if we
as
missed
long as-
anybody, we apologize. But if
there's anything
been
ever
part
you
of our show,
contributed to the show, you're invited in this tournament.
And-
This is going to be great. This is going to
Yeah.
be cool.
Because Breaker's Revenge, I don't want to say is the game that made me buy iiRcade, because truth be told, it was Dragon's Lair for me. But I knew that they were going to bring online, and I knew that Breaker's Revenge and Rage of the Dragons would be the big fighting games, and so I've been pumping it up for everybody. And so let's throw down.
Now the four of us are going to be in this
Yeah,
tournament, too, right?
Todd Russell
Yes.
too. I don't know if I said Todd Russell.
Yeah, the four of us are going to be now.
Yeah.
Just so you
But
know,
we're
that's
no
not
threat.
that's not a big threat. We're not much. Now
Yeah.
Mikey
Jeff's
might be,
gonna go-
but
I predict Jeff round 1. You're going out.
round 1. Give me someone easy in round 1. I don't know. We'll have to draw out of a hat to figure out how the bracket's going to work.
Yeah.
But anyway, we need to know. If everybody, reach out to Mikey J Productions.
Reach out
If
to
you are
Mikey.
one of those people, and just say I'm in, and he's going to get the brackets all set up here probably in the next couple of days.
Yeah.
Or if I was your contact, just contact me and I'll forward it to Mikey so you can set up the matches.
There you go.
We're gonna set up the tournament bracket, and we'll as far as when the people
It's
have
gonna
to
be
play
fun.
the matches, you can coordinate
on your
with each
time.
other, and we're gonna film not an episode of the iiRcadians, but probably 2 weeks from Thursday, or not next Thursday, but after that, we're gonna do like I did last week, everyone. We're gonna show all the preliminary matches. We're gonna get together, hang out, and show all the preliminary matches, and then the following week, I'm thinking it's gonna be June 9th. It will be the championship match, winner take all, Breaker's Revenge, iiRcadians champion.
Mr. Miami Cuddles says he's not a fan of fighting games, but I think he's in. Right? He's in.
Yeah.
My money's on
Yeah.
Cuddles all the way, man. He's gonna whoop
I
on
wanna
us.
see-
I'm
I
out
wanna
in the
see- I wanna
first
see- I
round.
wanna
I'm
see
sure.
Jeff versus Cuddles.
Yeah.
Round 1, Jeff versus
Round one,
Cuddles.
Jeff versus
I would
Cuddles.
lose so bad, man. This is gonna be fun. We're gonna see who. I think this is all just a ploy so that Mikey can show off how good he is at this game and whoop on all of us.
We got some
I
good
don't
people
know.
that are
I
eligible.
don't-
You got
yeah, I
Zohar,
know.
you got Turbo Joe, you got
there's
Dude.
you got
contenders
some-
here.
you got some
I'm
killers
telling
in-
you, I
got
was
some
talking to
killers in that
Zohar today.
lineup.
He's already practicing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't discount
Console
him.
Fanboy's going to bring some heat. He's good. He's a good gamer.
He's a for real fight game player.
Mode's going to be there too. He's not bad, right? He's pretty
a good
good
gamer, yeah.
He's a good
Yeah.
gamer. He
Definitely,
might
yeah.
throw
Real
it
gamer.
down. I don't know. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. So if you're one of those people, if you've been on the show, if you've been, you mentioned as well, Michael Svebeck, Jong, they've been part of it. They are definitely
They're
invited in
challenged
this.
as well. They're challenged.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
definitely. We'd love to have
put
him
up,
play some matches.
Michael, Jong, you're in on this. You can do it.
Time to put up
So-
or shut up, boys.
So there you go, guys. Breaker's Revenge Tournament. Reach out if you are one of those folks who've contributed and want to play. We had to cut it off somewhere. We can't just do.
Yeah,
We
'cause,
got
like,
to
we have-
create a bracket. So we thought, well, let's do it for the people who are the most supportive of our show,
Mhm.
who have done segments or been on.
Yeah,
the
it's
show.
like
So
what 25 to 30 people already
Yeah.
that are eligible. So I mean,
And on that note, guys, this is a community show. So if you've been a fan, you've been kind of watching, you've been thinking, man, I really, really like Slurpee, and I would love to do a video on Slurpee for those guys. Do a video, or you know what? Do a
Yeah.
video just talking about how much you love your iiRcade, or your accessory that you have for your iiRcade, or showing off the cool skin that you've done for your iiRcade. I want to see some of these people that bought the black edition put some skins on there. Like, let's see what you guys have come up with out there. So this is a community show. Please reach out to us if you are interested in being on the show. We love having segments from other people. So tomorrow, you guys, there's going to be a big announcement, huge announcement.
Big news.
We were going to talk about our predictions, but I don't
now
think
we know. So
now.
like
we know what it's going to be now.
We're not going to fake it. We know.
Yeah.
We're just going to say that we have things to be happy for tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely pay attention.
I like
to the
what I
official
saw.
Stream tomorrow. Yeah.
We want to watch. It's 7 o'clock Eastern is when Michael and friends are going to go live, and they're going to be talking about an announcement. I know they've been talking about this for a couple weeks. It got delayed, like a hardware type thing. And I will just say this: there's been a lot of people on the forums that have been kind of like cranky lately. Is that a good way to put it? Saying like, oh, I've had it for a year and a half, and now they're going to screw all the existing owners and all this. Calm down. I think everyone's going to be happy tomorrow. I think everyone will be happy with what they announce tomorrow. It's going to be pretty cool, and it's gonna really bring the community together. I think so. It's going to be fun. I think they're going to have a lot of cool stuff. So you definitely don't want to miss tomorrow's announcement. Is that fair?
That's fair?
I didn't break NDA by saying any of that, right?
Yeah, no, we didn't break NDA.
Okay, so check it out tomorrow. There's going to be some cool announcements. So good stuff coming. Any more to say on that, guys?
No. Thanks everyone in the chat for sticking with us for the show too. It was fun.
Yeah. All right. Well, guys, check out our merch store. We got all kinds of stuff there. If you want to get yourself a CT Jason clock or something, you can do that. I don't know how to end this. How do we end this?
All right. Well,
Thanks,
just watch this Breaker's Revenge Super Moves video.
Oh yeah,
let's check this out. Yeah.
Every special move in Breakers.
So you guys can see what kind of stuff is out there.
The time is 7 o'clock tomorrow for the iiRcade. Do we know that?
Yes, 7 p.m.
7 p.m.
on iiRcade official channel.
iiRcade channel official channel.
We will take you out with all of the super moves on Breaker's Revenge, so you guys can know
every super move.
Mm-hmm.
This is crazy.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
This footage is all Cuddles did this.
He's coming for you, Jeff. He's coming for you.
Wait, Cuddles, you did all this? Now I'm afraid. He's been practicing.
Get him, Cuddles. Get him.
Just a reminder, Brooklyn Menace does a great show Friday nights. If you want to play some iiRcade online, Brooklyn will be there. I'll be there with them.
I'll probably stop out, maybe and play some games as well. We'll see how the night unfolds.
There you go, guys. Set up your games tonight, right now in the chat if you're looking to game with somebody.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. We won't be offended. Like in our chat, if you want to just type that you have a room open in any game, please do that. We want you to do that. We'd be happy if you were doing that in our chats. Whether we're doing a premiere or a live stream, set up games in our chat for now.
100%. Bro, that guy just turned into a lizard.
You can even pop in my Lego streams and just try to set up rooms as well. I don't mind.
Did you learn all of these moves? Did you learn all these
I'm
moves?
telling you, Jeff Cuddles is a killer. He's coming for you.
He's
coming for you.
All right, everyone. We're out of here.
Later.